got a new show for y'all.
Teacher upset after student wears MAGA hat.
To school the day after the election.
Yeah, it's a little too soon for that.
No, it's never too soon for that. Check this story out.
No, man.
To the presidential election, specifically to one of his students wearing a Trump hat the day after the election.
Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez is live with that story now. Christina?
Yeah, and it's interesting because even the parents who reached out to us about this were telling me that this is a very popular teacher, has been here for a long time. As far as anyone knows, has never had an issue like this until students in a class got this in their cell phones. Listen.
I'm pissed. People voted for frickin' this. I'm pissed off.
It's the voice of a Chino High teacher reacting to a student walking into his class wearing a Trump hat the day after the election.
Turn it off and go back to your freaking seat now. Go. Take the. Can you send security up? Please, a boy who has a Trump hat on, and I'm not going to tolerate it today. Bye-bye.
Unfortunately, this video is real.
The president of the Chino Valley Unified School Board of Education, which Chino High is part of, says they are looking into this.
Teachers are not supposed to bring their political views, whether this is, on something else or specifically on this election. It should never happen.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I have a daughter, 3 nieces. He raped them, and it's people are voting for him. The Christians are voting for him. Losers.
God knows what this teacher could be capable of doing in a fit of rage.
He's just one of several parents concerned about the teacher's behavior.
You cannot scream at a kid and call someone names over a political person. It's wrong, So I don't mind kids being corrected, but in the proper way, not over some political stuff.
I don't care. Fire the hell out of me. I'm fighting for my daughter, my nieces, their rights.
If this teacher unfortunately has to be the example of what not to do, we need to move forward and address this behavior. And then we also have an opportunity now to say, hey, no more of this. Let's bring the kids together. Let's not bring in our own personal views, and let's respect each other, whether it's political or something else. Let's have respect for each other.
Now, we did reach out to the teacher in question. He has not returned our calls or emails.
He's too busy fighting for his nieces and daughters. And did you hear what he said? If Trump would do them, that's what he said. Trump would do them.
Yeah, that dude's not psychologically. He should be a teacher.
He is not mentally stable.
He actually think Trump.
And then he calls security. Hey, security, kid there with a Trump hat on. Gotta get him out of here.
Yeah, that dude's been brainwashed.
Said he's talking about saying he's fighting for his kids. Said that. What's he fighting for? You keep Trump away from him because he said Trump would do him. I bet you that kid walked in there. I had that MAGA hat on, right? I bet you was smiling. All the kids was like, Lincoln's man, this dude's wearing a MAGA hat today. Trump won last night. He came in there smiling.
Yeah, I think he knew.
I bet you was white, too. He had all that white privilege going.
Hey, Keith, I bet you knew that teacher was a lefty.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm going to wear this damn MAGA hat. Just got it in the mail. I'm going to wear this brand new. Got 45, 47, got the flag, got Make America Great Again. I'm going to wear it, man. I'm going to get this teacher's response.
That teacher went off. That teacher behaves like a woman.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you see a man that
behaves like that, they're a Democrat.
Behaves like an angry woman.
Yeah, the difference between a man and a woman, like physically, we all know. But like when it comes to thinking, a lot of times a man thinks logically and a woman gets
more emotional.
It's because they're it's just because that's how women are.
They're nurturers.
Yeah, they take care of the kids. I think they're naturally inclined to be more emotional.
Right.
But when you find that in a man, you get that.
Yeah. You get another
over a hat.
You get another woman.
You get a masculinized woman. Whatever that is.
See, that guy, he's so easy manipulated. I mean, that whole rape charge with Trump, that was a civil trial, and this supposedly happened 40 years ago.
Yeah.
And we all saw the woman, how she carried herself. And
she's nuts.
Yeah, she come off like she's not all there.
She's nuts.
Yeah.
It's not credible at all.
Yeah. How can you hold somebody accountable civilly
for something like rape 40 years ago, there's no evidence.
You gonna say that word enough or what? How many times you gonna say that word in this video?
Well, I can't say that word.
Nah, man, you know how the YouTube's algorithm is. Just keep saying it over and over.
Well, he can beep it or take it out.
Man, beep this.
I mean, but no, seriously, something like that happened 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Who are you? How do you determine who's telling the truth or not?
Political affiliation.
What? He's a Republican.
Yep, he's guilty.
He's got to be guilty.
Yeah, and the only people who believe that is a Democrat.
And that guy saying he's fighting for his kids, his daughters. What are you fighting for? They have the same rights that your mom's.
Oh,
that your wife has, your mom has.
You know, women are losing their rights in this country.
What right have they lost?
I don't know, but they know. Let's start listening to these people.
Well,
they're going back to the caveman days, where men just come up with billy clubs and bash the women over here and dragging them back to the cave. That's what when they say that we not going back. That's what they talking about.
I just wanted to point out. I just want to point out that no woman has lost their right to unalive their children. No woman, not one woman. It's been regulated. But when they keep saying they're fighting for their kids, you're actually fighting for your kids to unalive your grandchildren.
Yeah, you're nuts. You should be fired. I wish I was the superintendent or
Yeah.
whoever made that decision. I'll call you in now. I'll sit down and talk to you, man to man. And I do what the white people always do when they fire someone. I'm sorry. I am. I'm really sorry. I gotta let you go.
Your services is no longer required.
Over a hat.
Yeah.
Show's over.
The crazy thing about it, if he's wearing a Biden hat, everything would have been okay.
Oh, but he been praising them.